friends and family, what does it do? Do I sound cool? You know I sound cool. What is up, y'all? It's me, Miss Ruby, and I am getting married. So this week we are going to have the discussion about children. I've noticed that on the journey of getting married, there are 3 questions that have become very, very common in my life. First one, so you want to have kids? Second one, so when are you thinking about having kids? Third one, so how many kids you want to have? And on this video, I'm going to answer all 3. I think this is an interesting subject to discuss because it is very common in my regular conversations. I do hair for a living, and I'd say about 90% of the time when I'm sitting down with a client, marriage comes up. But then of course the following questions usually are one of the 3 I just mentioned, or all of them. I think it makes sense. We have the ability to bear children and men don't. Okay, so it's only, you know, reasonable that they expect that of us. Right away, not so sure. A whole lot of kids? I don't know. I think that that should be up to the woman, but it makes sense that people expect you to have kids. My question to you guys, you can answer below, is do you think it's right for women to deny men of having children because it is within their power? Side note, the whole power thing. My fiance likes to remind me that it's really not in our control. If they really wanted to pump us up with some kids, they could. They're just being nice when they don't. So to answer the questions, do I want to have children? Yes. I love my little babies. Yes, I do. Everybody know I like kids. I'm always all over everybody else's kids. So absolutely I want to have children, but I can honestly say that the longer I've gone without children, the more apprehensive I've become. When I was a kid, you know, 21 just seems so old. So I was like, yeah, I want to start having kids when I'm like 20, 21. 2021 came around, I ain't had no kids. And I was like, maybe around like 24, 25, you know what I'm saying? 24, 25 came around, I ain't had no kids. And now I'm 26, and now I'm just like, I know I passed those couple of benchmarks, but I think I want to wait a little while longer, maybe like 30. Here's the thing about me though, as far as answering the question of when do I want to have kids, I'm back and forth. So me waiting till 30 means that I get to live out the rest of my 20s kid free, and I can pursue all of my dreams and do pretty much whatever I want to with regards only to my husband, rather than having the pressure of taking care of another human being. But the other part of me is like, I am such a worker that I don't think I'm gonna stop at 30 or even feel like pumping the brakes. By 30, I might just be getting started. Like, you know, I might actually be like on a roll to something really, really big, and I don't want to stop and have kids. So I'm kind of thinking like, since I work for myself right now, this would be a good time to have kids, you know, like, or at least have my first kid, get that experience out the way, be able to really be there for my child for the first couple of years without having to divide a whole lot of the attention with like this extravagant career. I want to work in the entertainment industry, and I really expect to have a full-fledged career, you know, on that road. That means touring, maybe that means like working late nights, you know what I'm saying? That means making a lot of money and therefore having a lot of responsibility. So at the same time, people are always like, it's never a good time to have kids, you never know, blah, 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 blah. So I'm just like teeter-tottering back and forth, like, should I start now, should I wait? If I do start now, I'm kind of thinking about getting pregnant like at the end of this year. Like, you know, I'm trying to avoid being pregnant during the summer, so I'm thinking like right after summer, go ahead and start trying to conceive, get that out the way. Sometimes when you are intimate with your lover, you just be thinking, I just want to have your baby. Please let me have your baby. Ladies, you know what I'm talking about. But hopefully I don't get caught up in that. I really do want it to be God's perfect timing, and I don't want to go against that and try to control things myself. Okay, and to answer the question about how many. Growing up, I used to think I wanted 5 kids. I don't know why I thought I wanted 5 kids. I just did. I imagined a Christmas tree with 5 kids sitting around it and my husband, and we had this happy, joyous little family. As I got older, I started to factor in the expense of 5 children. Not only financially, but time-wise. And of course, that number decreased significantly. So I got down to about 2, maybe 3 kids. Now, I'm like, I really think that I'll be fine with 1 kid. My mom had 7. I was talking to my fiance the other day. I'm gonna paraphrase. Baby, you know what? I have always thought that you were meant to be a leader of some sort. Like, I could definitely see you motivating people, talking into people's lives. And I think that you're meant to have a lot of kids. I'm thinking like 7. I was like, wait, hold on. He's like, no, for real. Like, if you have 7 kids, you have a whole little flock of people who you can motivate and inspire and do everything. Like, you always talk about what you think God has you here for. I think that's what it is. Anyways, 7 kids is a whole lot. Like, I never even imagined 7 kids for myself, let alone 7 kids now, all these years later, after I've seen people with kids. You're crazy. So, I know that my fiance wants kids. He wanted kids like yesterday. And I know that he wants a decent sized family because he's a family man. That's one of the things that motivate him the most. So, yeah, I'm considering, you know, having more than one. You know, that's sacrificing what I want in order to compromise for the relationship. But I don't know about 7. I don't even think he wants 7 kids. What is he going to do with 7 kids? Please tell me. But anyway, that's my take on the kids thing. If you want, I will keep you informed as to how that's going after the wedding, you know what I'm saying? What do you guys think about the whole kid situation? Make sure that you answer my original question. Do you think that it is right for a woman to pretty much decide on her own and take matters into her own hands as far as bearing children? Thank you for watching. Thanks for subscribing. God bless you, and I'll see you next week.
My heart pumping, bleed ruby red. Amazing love.